Hey, 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 hey. Where my peeps and peepettes at? Already feeling the music. Y'all know how I am. You know I'll keep going. We gonna go ahead and stop this because you know I'll keep it going. Hey, 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 hey. You know when you only can pop with one hand, you can't pop with the other finger. You can only pop with one hand. Hey, hey, hey! What's clicking, my peeps and peepettes? What is going on this Saturday evening? Whew. Well, first of all, I'm going to say I've already gotten hot. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Decisions, decisions, decisions. We got a lot to talk about. Season 13 has come to an end for Married at First Sight, and decisions have been made, and we gotta talk about it. But before we get into topic, we know what we do around here. What we do, we have our sip in conversation. All right, let's sip up. Now, you know how I do it around here. Always got to have my H2O. Without a doubt, without a crime in the world. I always must have my H2O. And I haven't filled up my water thing. It was so much easier to grab a bottle of water. So grab your bottle of water. Matter of fact, I got two. Because we got a lot to talk about. Everybody know why we got to have water, right? Come on now. Our body is what? A filter. And we must what? Flush it. Comes from my Aunt Letha, who said it now, and she lived till she was 97. I think she knows what she was talking about. She lived to 97. Oh, don't be trying to look at what kind of water I'm drinking. I'm not giving no advertisement. I'm just drinking my water. Buy the cheap water from Sam's. I had a person that worked at the market tell me that everybody y'all buying all that high priced water and it's all the same. It's all the same. They get it all from the same spring, and they just put different labels on it. So if y'all keep buying all that water thinking it's different, it's really not. All right, now let's get to the good stuff. Everybody know I always sip on my wine, but not tonight. Tonight, I am indulging in a little Long Island. Little Long Island. And then my hubby fixed my drink, so of course it's in my wine glass. So let's toast up to season finale of Marriage at First Sight, and let's get it in. What y'all sipping? Why don't y'all drop it out there in the comments what y'all sipping, and then we can talk about it later. Drop out in the comments what y'all talking about, and we can talk about it later. Don't know what just happened. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Oh my goodness. Please tell me, what are you watching? Jesus Christ. What is happening? So you guys are still seeing me, okay? Oh my goodness. Please tell me, what are you watching? You guys are seeing me, okay? I'm gonna keep going because I don't know what happened here. But my system tried to. What is happening? Okay. So you guys are still seeing me, okay? Okay. Oh my goodness! Please tell me. What are you? Okay, I can turn that down. Okay. Oh my God, I do not know what's happening. I don't know what happened, but we are just going to. Okay. It's saying I'm live. I'm gonna let it go. I'm just gonna not worry about it. Okay. So first of all, before we get into content, I am having a problem with my AT&T Uverse. I had a technician come out and tell me that Uverse will actually become obsolete. Now, this ain't no hearsay. I had a technician come to my home and tell me Uverse is going to become obsolete. There's no more Uverse boxes to get. Whatever we have is grandfathered, done. They won't be selling Uverses because it's all about streaming. Please, somebody tell me if this is true. And if so, I need to know about my internet because I've been having difficulties. Last week when I tried to stream, y'all know what happened. So I'm a fair warn you, if something happens tonight, I'm letting you guys know it's not my fault. I am having an internet issue. Now, do I go to streaming? What does streaming do? What is streaming? And how do you get your internet? Because what the technician told me, quote, quote, is that like our basic channels 247, 20, 30, 20, 50, 62. If you don't have cable and you only have streaming, you will need to pay subscriptions to get those channels that were free from cable. So I need some help. I need some understanding about this, what is happening with our internet, what is going on. But a change is happening, and if you are across the country or across the world or whatever, and things aren't happening yet or starting to happen slowly, or you see something, you heard something, trust me, this technician said things are changing. We will not be going back to what we did. And because of what has happened in the world, things will be different. So I'm fair warning you on that. Okay. Seems like my internet's going good, so we're gonna keep it popping. I'm gonna have me a sip because I've been sipping already. So if I talk and run off, pray for me. That's okay. Don't pray for me. But I'm drinking on my Long Island tonight. Um, we're gonna get into it. Now you're gonna keep me seeing me look over to the side because I do have it playing in the background because I don't want to miss anything because there was some popping things. And if you did not watch it, I'm telling you now, this is a spoiler alert. And if it ain't a spoiler alert, I'm telling you now, I'm telling you what everybody's decision was. I'm giving everybody fair warning what everybody's decision was, okay? Tonight, we will break it down. Who stays, who goes, all right? So, without oh, wait, before I go any further, man, I forget. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And you can hit that little other button, the little bell button, so you can know anytime I drop content or anytime I go live. It'll let you know if you want that. If not, just hit that subscribe button. Help a sister out. Hit the like button. If you didn't like the content, hit the down button. It's okay. It is what it is. I take all criticism, good or bad. Okay? And for further ado, yes, I am in the raw tonight. There is no makeup. There is no foundation. There is no translucent powder. I am giving you nothing but the naked truth. Because why? I can do that. Because my mom graced me with beauty. And I passed it to my daughter. And she passed it to her daughter. And we all look real good together. You should. I'll post some pictures out there of us sometime. And you'll see us in our beauty. Without makeup. Because we don't have to do that. All right? So without further ado, we want to bring and talk about all the couples this season. Season 13 has been on fire. I don't know about y'all, but this season has been on fire. I have loved every bit of it. I'm not gonna say what my predictions, yes or no, because if you watch the last episodes, you know what my predictions are. So we're gonna get into it. We have Mirla and Gil. We have Johnny and Bao, Rachel and Jose, Brett and Ryan, and Michaela and Zach. The 5 couples, and they gave us a good season. I do wish them well in their endeavors. Everyone that said yes, I wish them well, and they have a beautiful, prosperous marriage, and they go into almost year 20, and they go like my husband and I are going into, because we are in the year 19, and we're going into year 20. So I wish these couples the same success. Um, just remember, one of your main things within your relationship is you must communicate. And the couples that stay together, I will say, communicated. And that's why they are together. The people that didn't say yes, not throwing no shade, but they had a communication problem. But a communication problem has to go both ways. As my husband always say, you're on a 2-way street. You're not on a 1-way street. The street runs both ways, both directions, and you have to be susceptible for both directions. Okay? Must. Must. I know I have the peanut gallery in the background, so eventually somebody's going to yell out something. Just, all right. So let's go. Let's get it in. First couple. Mirla and Gil. All right. We got Mirla and Gil. This is our couple. This is Mirla and Gil. Oh my God, they look so happy together. Don't they? They are a beautiful, beautiful couple. Mirla and Gil. First of all, let's talk about their looks. See, she looks great for her wedding. He looks great for his for the wedding as well. But we're going to talk about the looks for Mirla and Gil. I'm going to tell you that bitch, she had on some bad ass lace Christian Louboutins. Them babies was smoking hot. She looked amazing. I should have had a picture of her. But you know, with all this copyright infringements and stuff, it's so hard. So that's why if you see my pictures, I have do not own rights because I don't own the rights to these pictures. I'm not trying to have any infringements come back against me. I just love the picture because you look hot and good. So that picture we just showed, Mirla and Gil, you know, everybody knows about their story. If not, you should go back and watch the episodes. But their biggest brief was finances. She's a boss ass, makes good money. He's a firefighter. He don't make as much. She wants to live high. He's content to live all right here. She ain't feeling that. But comes to find out, he's not feeling it. He likes to live good too. So we'll see where they go. The only disagreement, like I said, they had was with finances and how they feel about how to spend money. She likes to boss up. She wants to go to nice ass restaurants. She wants to be pedicured, taken care of. She wants to look good, dress nice. I'm not mad at that. I think I'm a little bit like that myself. Although I'm not buying no Christian Louboutins. I don't even have a pair yet. But I will be getting some. Those and Giuseppe's. I just want a pair of each. I do have Gucci's though. And I do have Louis Vuittons. So I do have some. I'm not broke. I'm not rich. But that don't matter, do it? Y'all, everybody always focusing on dollar amounts. Y'all better be happy. Because when you die, you can't take them Christian Louis Vuittons with you. Can't take that Gucci with you. Can't take that Louis Vuitton with you. Try. I, when you do it, show me. Come back and tell me. Will you make it happen? Tell y'all, I've been sipping already, so you don't know what you gonna get tonight. All right. Well, Miller and Gil, some of the things she said, they you know how they talk to the couples before they ask them what their decision is. And Mirla said she didn't like the wedding. I was a little puzzled with that, but I said, okay, she didn't like the wedding. And then she said they asked her about her wedding ring. She didn't have her wedding ring on. Hey y'all, she didn't have her wedding ring on. She said it was hideous and she didn't like it. Gil had a look on his face, but he didn't say nothing. Um, he said the only thing he has a problem with her is about, you know, her Debbie Downer sometime. But other than that, he said he has fallen in love with her. I thought that was so beautiful and so amazing that he said he fell in love with her. And she smiled with that true love. When she talked, you could see her lips quivering. You know, I watched the little details and stuff of people and how they react to see if this was true or not. I do believe Gil and Mirla is true. And for everybody, spoiler alert, it's not a spoiler alert, but because these shows aired Wednesday the 10th, 2021, and they said yes. Mirla said yes. Gil said yes. So those two will remain married. They actually look cute in this picture. I really like this picture. I really wish them the best. Like I said, I wish them 20 years plus, just like my husband and I. Um, you know, they said yes. So let's give them a round of applause one more time. They said and yes. So we have our first couple down out of 5. And Mirla and Gil said yes. Now, like I said, I do have this playing in the background because I want to make sure that I don't mess up. I don't miss anything or anything like that. Even though I'm jumping, I want to make sure I hit the important parts because this was a really good episode. If you didn't see it, you should make sure you watch it because it was in its raw. it gave joy, happiness. Whether it was good or bad, it gave joy, happiness. Okay? All right. Next couple. We have Bow and Johnny. Yay, Bow and Johnny. They were our Asian couple. Beautiful couple. I just want to say I love their clothing, just like Indian clothing. I think they have the most amazing colors, styles. It is beautiful. And I know about Indian clothing because what do? We clean it at Novi Road Cleaners in Northfield, Michigan. 43209, 7 Mile. I can do that. I own the rights to all of Novi Road Cleaners, my husband and I together, joint. But we take care of your clothing. We take care of your clothes. So that outfit, y'all see this outfit right here? She looks hot. Look at that. Isn't there? I don't care what y'all say, but that is beautiful. Look at that red and gold. It is. He looks amazing. She looks amazing. We clean that. We preserve that. We take care of people's clothing. So right there, y'all see that? We would clean that with no problems. Because guess what? Novi Road Cleaners is the best cleaners in town. I would just have to say. I get my stuff there done all the time. And I know I look good. I know I look good. Watch me. Come to church tomorrow and see. At FBIC, First Baptist Institutional Church on 7 Mile. Oh no, I don't know my address right off. But look us up. Google us. We're right there at 7 Mile and Southfield. We're in between Southfield and Greenfield. Church starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I believe it's tomorrow's open Sunday. Vaccinated people, please come. Unvaccinated people, double up your mask. That's what I'm telling you. That comes from me. That comes from me. If you got the shot, I'm sorry, I might not be able to say that. I'm sorry, YouTube. I wasn't supposed to say the word V word. I'm sorry, I might not. So if you shot it up, come on in. You still gotta wear a mask because we still respect everybody. And if you're not shot it up, wear 2 masks. Come on, get some church in. Come join the church. Come on back into fellowship. I know I go off on a tangent. Y'all know how I am. But if y'all want some church, and if you don't want to come in, but you still want to join, you can do that. You can do that by YouTube. Tune in tomorrow. We have the red and white logo because there is another First Institutional Baptist Church out there or something to that name or something. But we're the red and white logo. We go live at 10. Voices will be singing tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll be honoring our nurses. I believe that's what we're doing. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All I know is I got to wear blue and white. Tune in tomorrow for church. Like I said, I go off on a tangent. But we're going to go back to Bow and Johnny. Johnny, I felt, was very cocky. He just knew that they were doing good. He was, he had a little hiccup, but he was better. And then Bow came in. She knocked it out the park. When he said things were going good, if you watched her demeanor, she was sitting like, what? What are you talking about? Really? And then at one point she said, well, I guess in our arguments you perceive things one way and I perceive things the other. I think he said something about he didn't yell or anything when he got upset. But he got him walked away acting like a child. The same thing that he said he was unattracted to her for when he said she was giddy. Giddy. He didn't like that, and that was a turn off for him. So, what does that mean? Well, she came out. She looked amazing. She had a beautiful red dress on. She had these silver pumps. So she was walking into something because she knew when she walked out, she was going to be amazing. Johnny had on a suit. He looked nice as well. But at the end of Bow and Johnny and all his tripolar ways, I'm not going to call it the B word. I'll call it tripolar because it might not be a word. And I don't want no, infringements coming back against me. But in all his tripolar ways, he just knew that Bow was going to say yes. So in the end, drum roll, do 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 do. Let's see, we got to do 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 do. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. All right. And at the end, sip up, y'all. Everybody get ready for the answer. At the end, Bow said, no, no. No, she did not want to be married. She wanted a divorce. Now look at them. They look beautiful together, don't they? But his ways, probably unfortunately, like his father, did not give him what he needed to hold on to this beautiful woman. Now, I don't know what's going to happen because until you sign on the dotted line, it's not over. But they were a no, and prayers up to them anyway. Whatever their endeavors are, I hope they both find love somewhere, someone who can care for them and take care of them, like they need to be taken care of, like everyone needs to be taken care of. Prayers up to you guys, prayers, and more prayers to you guys. Um, but then all the memes are surfacing, and you guys have to watch. When she walks out, after she says her no, those get up and leave. First, she turns back and she has this smirk on her face like, bitch, I got you. 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 You made me look like a fool this season, but I got you in the end. Shout outs to Bob. That's what I'm talking about. I am feeling her all the way. Yes, yes, and yes. Bow, she did her thing. I hope she has beautiful success. I nothing but prayers to her. Prayers to you too, Johnny, because hopefully you learn and your next person you treat them in a far better way. Treat them in a far, far, far better way. Nothing but love for you guys. So once again, we have a no for Johnny, for Bow and Johnny. So, hey y'all, if you know them or you know anybody that know them, they need them clothings, clean. Tell them to hook a sister and brother up over here, Novi Road Cleaners in Northville, Michigan. We can hook that up. We can clean that and make it nice and fresh and literally not spot clean, dip, dip. Actually clean your item like brand new. We could do that. That's just because my husband is gifted. I'm just going to give credit where credit is due. He's been doing this over 30 years, and he is truly the man. And I'm not just saying that because I'm married to him. When it comes to the cleaning process of the dry cleaning industry, he truly is the man. I have to give credit where credit is due. Literally, we still have customers starting to find us and stuff because when we moved, we had to move in the middle of the pandemic, and right before the pandemic dropped, we moved, and we haven't retained our got all our customers back. However, we are getting new customers. They are amazing, and they know our work. We do good work. But if you go to the $2.99 spot and that's what you like, go ahead. Because I guarantee you're not getting your items clean because they're taking it, shaking it off, spotting it, and giving it right back to you, pressing it up and giving it right back to you. They're not cleaning it. So if you think you smell ass, you do, because they didn't clean your pants, your skirt, any of that. So okay. Just remember, you pay for what you get. Just like all the food prices are finna start are going up in our stores and stuff, just remember you pay for what you get. You don't want to pay that price, don't buy it. But don't bitch and complain about it. Just don't buy it. See, I told you how I go off on tangents. My goodness. My goodness. All right. Next. 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 Oh, on Bow and Johnny, I did write this down. When I write a lot of notes about people, then that means they had a lot to talk about. If I have very little notes written down, that means I kind of knew what was happening. But I did write this note down specifically about Johnny. Johnny said marriage really wasn't that bad. Y'all got to go back and watch the episodes to understand what I'm talking about. Because he lost his mind, I'm pretty sure. Hey, babe. All right. Let's move on to Brett and Ryan. Oh my God. You would have thought that that would have been a beautiful couple. Look at them. They look amazing together, don't they? They are. Look at Brett smile. She's so happy. Ryan looks like he's happy. Low key, I think he's somewhat rich. Like, somewhat, but I'm not 100% sure. But he's amazing. She's amazing. Um, you guys look at them. They are amazing. We have Brett and Ryan. Um, they really started off really good in their relationship. You guys, they look happy, don't they? They really look happy. Oh, you could have put them in the air fryer too. That's fine. Yeah, they are. The sauce is just put the sauce in the hot water so that the sauce will heat up so it'll be just spread, it'll just be able to spread over. You finna do the rice too? All right. So we have Brent, right? They started off good. They had a lot in common. So what happened? What changed their relationship? If anyone knows, if anybody's been keeping up with it, please put a comment out there. I don't know. I think they just fell off. He kept start saying that she wasn't his type. He likes a certain type. So what's a certain type? I guess I just didn't understand. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to first episodes because I must have missed something about what his type is. If anybody has any information out there, please put out there what the type is. For whatever reason, I lost my YouTube page off of that, so I can still put out there, but I'll just look for my phone. All right. So, if you're out there watching this evening, thank you. I appreciate you coming in, joining in with me. If you can, please put something out there in the comments. Let me know you're out there. If not, send me a text message personally if you have my number. Only my close people know my number. Um, so Brett and Ryan are talking about they were good at the beginning and then things just went south. I thought Brett was very pretty. Talk about Brett's clothes. She looked amazing. She looked very soft and amazing. Ryan looked good too. I don't see any. They didn't have anything wrong with them. I thought their clothing was amazing too. Um, she had on this grayish dress, dark gray or something, spark silver, dark gray, something. Very nice. She looked very nice. He had on his suit and pants or blazer and pants, whatever he had on. She looked very nice. Roots were dyed, so she looked good. Reason I said roots were dyed is because somebody made a comment to me about the roots not being dyed, and I was like, everybody don't just keep putting all that stuff in their hair over and over again. You ruin your hair when you just dye your stuff way too much. Oh, it was a sparkly dress. It was a dark gray sparkly dress. She does look amazing. Okay, he had on a gray blazer and dark pants, maybe black or navy blue, but he looked nice coming in as well. I really wish they things would have did a little bit better for them. But oh, stupid Ryan, um, went out on a dating app. They hadn't even went to decision day yet. And he went out on a dating app. But then he said it wasn't active. But what did you go out on a dating app for? You were actually putting yourself out there. I don't know. I thought that was very low key and shady. I thought that was really pretty messed up. After Brett found that out, if there was any hope for them, there was none after that. So we can just go ahead and knock them on down. We know what the decision for Brett and Ryan was. It was a very basic and easy no. They both said it. And if anybody watched the show, you saw how the panel of experts asked, each person one by one if they wanted to be married or not. But when it came to them two, Brett said no, and then Ryan chimed in and was like, yeah, it's a no for me too. Before the even panel even asked him, he jumped on the no. So unfortunately, Brett and Ryan didn't make it. It was definitely a no for them. I said it. I knew it. I was a prediction that I knew was going to go forward. They seemed that they were okay. Didn't seem like there was any, harsh feelings. But they seemed like they would have been an okay couple, but they just did not mesh together in the long run. I still want to know what his type is. I just don't. I didn't get that part. So I guess I got to go back and watch. I do DVR all episodes, so I'll go back because I do want to know what something about maybe his friends or something said. I had Drew tell me something about his friends or something said. Um, um, that he had a type and she wasn't it. Even though she was pretty, she still wasn't his type. So I'm gonna go back because I know next week is the reunion. And next week, I think I had said that we were going to cook some Monte Cristos. But oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse me. Um, we still will do the Monte Cristos, and as we're cooking, we can talk about the reunion. I think that should be fun because then I'll have someone else that can bounce off me, and you won't just hear me. So if that sounds like a winner, let's try that for next week because I did say next week I wanted to do the Monte Cristos. Be looking this next week for your ingredients, so that you can make sure you have the ingredients. Hey Drew, if you're out there watching, send me a text message to let me know if you sent the ingredients so I can go and look that up on my email. Just let me know. Make sure that that's out there so that we can get the ingredients out to everyone. I know you will need some deli meat. You will need some ham and some, I think she said ham and turkey. And you're going to need a dough. You're going to need, some raspberry, spread or something. You know what? Please let me just make sure I get that stuff right. I believe we will definitely be doing Monte Cristos next week, but the reunion is coming on, and I want to move on and talk about the reunion and make our Monte Cristos. I can't wait. Now, if for whatever reason something happens, we will still talk about the show next week, along with relationships, because this is to help you every day. And then we will do the Monte Cristos the following week. But I will keep you posted, I promise, this week on what the endeavors for next Saturday actually are. Because I'm asking for a text message and I'm not receiving anything. So either she's not watching or she can't multitask. It's all good. All right. So once again, for the last time, we have beautiful Brett and Ryan, and they said no. So right now we're looking at 1 yes and 2 no. All right, Married at First Sight, y'all didn't hit it in the park this year, did y'all? Oh, sip up, y'all. Sip up. All right, I see my daughters out here. And that means my grandbaby out there. Hey, y'all. Hey, Emmy. Hey, boo. Hey. Hey, boo. My daughter, I had to give her a little cooking lesson today. That made me feel good. Somebody's got to start taking over these recipes. We have family recipes. I showed her what cars they are on, and what we do, for our recipes. We for our Thanksgiving dinners that we only do once a year. And tonight we did sweet potatoes. You might call them yams. We call them sweet potatoes, and they was smelling pretty doggone good. She had a chance to take the sifter and strain them the real way so you can get all the strings and stuff out. The old fashioned way. Yes, we did that today. Amazing time. I enjoyed myself. Can't wait to teach her the rest of the recipes. Pass it on through the family so somebody else can start cooking some of these meals. I want to kick back and relax. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. If you guys have any disagreements or anything, or you feel like you have any inputs or you want to say anything, please post it out there. I can see everything. We can get back to it and talk about it. But we are going to move on to Michaela and Zach. Michaela and Zach. Look at them. They look so happy. They were so happy in the beginning. She was like, "You nervous?" He was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I got you." That's love. That she was already loving him already, and when she married him, what? Look at this. Look at it. Don't they look beautiful together? They absolutely look amazing. So happy. Thought they had found love, but we should have known in the beginning when Mr. Zach cried all the time that something was going to be wrong. He don't even look like he should cry like that, do it. I know. Well, Mr. Michaela and Mr. Zach and Michaela, they actually, if you listen to them, it sounds like they had a good relationship. They just had the couple hiccups, the couple flare ups, the little blow ups, the little spurts. I think we all do them in relationships. I don't think that was anything to end stuff on or say that if things are over. So the problem with their particular relationship is they only showed us what they wanted us to see. We don't know what really went on behind the scenes because the way they talk, it seems like they were good. But the little flare ups took them off to something else. So I was confused. I was lost. I didn't understand. Um, but we have them and they're talking. The panel was talking to them, and mind you, let's go back. Michaela was looking cute. Her boots was okay. They weren't what Mirla was wearing, but they were cute. They were okay. Um, I think they could have been more fitted to her leg, and I think that's what Mirla. When you pay money for stuff, they look better on you. I think Michaela's boots were a little cheaper, maybe. And they might have not been, but they just didn't fit her leg right. I don't know. I wasn't feeling the boots. They were okay. But her short outfit, I was feeling that. That was a two-piece and it was connected by a gold ring, here in the stomach area and the back. Her outfit was cute. I'm not mad at her. Zach came in looking just like a guy. Okay. He was all right. He wasn't no spectacular nothing. Um, she went to with the short natural look on her hair. Short hair. Might not have been natural, but I really liked the short hair on. So when she got married, she had the long hair, as y'all see here on this picture. Long hair looks very pretty on her. And then for the finale, she had short hair. And to me, she looked very pretty. So Michaela, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up. You were very pretty. You look good for the finale. Um they're asking, Zach questions and stuff, and this fool pulls out a letter out of his pocket. He was like, no, I'm answering the question. And he's reading the letter and how he feels and stuff. And I was thinking, wow. He was appearing that he was into Michaela and he wanted to be with her. And oh, you know how I had predicted, no, they weren't gonna make it. At the end of Before they asked him, at the end of what they were talking about, I was like, oh, they gonna make it. Okay, that's gonna be nice. They asked Michaela first, did she want to stay married? She said yes. I was like, oh, I just thought this was gonna be a done deal. All right, then she said yes. I was like, after all the sweet stuff that Zach said and all, I was like, oh, okay, it's good. They asked him. This fool said no. I was so confused. I'm still confused. I'm confused because what I don't understand is he said he didn't want to be married to the last 8 weeks. He just wanted to go forward and be on a positive note starting forward. Okay. But the question is, and she broke it down. She literally, Michaela, the one that I have been downing for the last couple weeks, she bossed up and said, do you want to be married to me or not? This fool said no. But he thought he was going to still hit that and talk to her after saying no, and she was done. She was done. He was wrong for it. I was so done for it. So, Michaela and Zach verdict came in as no. He asked for a divorce. I was so the way he was talking, it confused the crap out of me because I thought for sure he was going to say yes. And he didn't. And he made the answer seem so stupid back that Pastor Cal was like, what's wrong with this? It's this, y'all hear this idiot? What is he? This fool, is you crazy? Well, you know what, Pastor Cal? I was with you because I was wondering, was he crazy? I'm telling y'all, I have been down in Michaela for the last couple episodes. Not giving credit, saying Zach was that bad and it was more Michaela. No, absolutely not. Both of them fools is crazy. Matter of fact, they both need to be together. But until the dotted line is signed, they're not divorced yet. So see what happens. Next week is the reunion. Let's see what happens. We will talk about it. Either we will talk about it all in its entirety, or we gonna dip and dab and have some fun with it while we're making Monte Cristos. I will figure that out between now and then. Seeing how it looks like my OBS and everything is better tonight, and I'm not dropping in and out. We will go forth, and I will plan for my Monte Cristos. I cannot wait. I was gonna try to do him with her prior to you guys, but I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll see what happens. But so I'm so these two right here. I'm just so over it. These two right here, an absolute no. So I think my prediction was right. I think I was right in saying that those two was not gonna make it. And she was willing. She was willing. Now, all this stuff that's happening. I'm sorry, these little long lines is getting to me. All that this is happening, I know that this is touching nerves in somebody's relationship. I know that this is touching spots of in their relationship. And I know I'm not going into detail, but if you watch the show, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, just think about this. If you don't communicate with your significant other, I'm telling you now, your relationship is fucking doomed. Sorry, YouTube or whoever else, but I'm just saying. If you do not communicate, and this is not in just in your relationship, this is in your everyday life. This is in your job, your schools, your churches, your going to the grocery store, it, your spouses, your significant others, your partners. If you don't communicate, you are doomed. I mean, you're just doomed. If you don't believe me, try me. Try me. Just try me. All I'm saying is, listen, no one needs to live their life unhappy. And that's what McCaleb and Zach, I think, initially would be. Because they're both so tripolar, quadpolar, however you want to call it, that they missed the communication. Where McCaleb, at the end, I really felt that she wanted to try to communicate. But they were not on a two-way street. Remember this and listen to these words in communication. You have to listen to what the other person is saying. Whether you agree with it or not, that is their feeling, and you can't change it. What you do is you adapt to it, you understand it, and then you make concessions where you both meet each other in the middle, where you guys can come to an agreement. It can happen. But you both have to give. You can't just let one person or one side give. Seriously, you both have to give. And these last three no's that we've just came across, nobody was willing to give. You had Johnny and Bow. Johnny didn't give. Bow was trying to give. I felt like she was. She was cooking those amazing meals, and if she want to cook some more, she can come over to my house and cook some. Because my husband and I will eat that shit up. I'm just saying. And then you had Brett and Ryan. They didn't communicate. He didn't tell her his feelings on why he wasn't attractive or what did she need to do or anything to help their relationship. And now you have Michaela and Zach, and they had the same thing, lack of communication, even though they said they talked. They talked at each other. You can't talk at each other. You have to talk to each other. I don't care if you've been in a relationship 1 year, 2 years, 50 years. People that have been in relationships 50 years and they're happy, listen to what they say. I know someone, my godmother Andrea and her husband Nate, my godparents, they have been married. I think they getting ready to do a 50th anniversary, if I'm not mistaken, or something to that effect. And she said, you have to let men be men. If that's what they're going to do, let them do it. But you can't grieve about it. You can't carp about it. You move on from it. You compromise together. That's one of the things she said. I'm going to get her on Zoom. We're going to get her out here so she can give us some good pointers. Because y'all want y'all relationships to make it and last, and y'all both on the two-way street going up and down together, we can give you some information out here. And let's move on to our very last couple. Our very last couple. We have Rachel and Jose. Don't they look beautiful? They look so happy. She's just a tad bit taller, and trust me, that's okay. My grandmother was taller than my grandfather, and they were married over 50 years as well before he passed away. Okay? So, height, does not mean anything, goddaughter Leah. Although I think you got somebody, and I heard that you got somebody that you happy with. So kudos to you. Let's talk. Okay. But they look really nice together. She has a beautiful arrangement of flowers. And the day of decision day, I will say Miss Rachel. What does she have on? Let's go. Let's get to her. As I almost forgot what Miss Rachel had on. Oh, she had a pink cute dress on. She has the owl shape for it. I need a shape like that. I want to be able to wear stuff like that. That'd be super cute. She had a cute pink dress on. He had on his nice suit tie. Well, he had a beautiful purple tie on. They look nice together. They actually, his tie complimented her dress. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but they might have. If not, it works. They look good together. Um, they had the same beautiful smile on their face that they had the day of their first day of their wedding. Um, they look good. We have Rachel and Jose, our last couple, number 5. Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't have many notes written down. Matter of fact, I have none. So that means this was not a problem couple. The issues they had is they do have an issue with just a little bit of communication, and then as Jose might say, a little trust. But when he put her out that night, what was she supposed to do? Sit out on the curb and get molested or taken away or abducted? No, she did what she was supposed to do. So I am not mad at her calling to get a ride from whoever she got a ride from. And then I think during one of these, they say she called him out of his name. She called him somebody else. From what I understand, I think Ryan explained she called him Johnny. She did not call him a ex's name. So bye. She did not do something all that devastating bad. Jesus. But then when he locked her out that night, that was devastating bad. They bounced back, but they still have an issue with he wants to control the money. She ain't for that. She gets her own money. Now, I'm sure she'll give him money towards the bills or whatever, but she's going to keep her own money. Because if she has to go to Switzerland by herself, shame on you, Jose. Because she's going to Switzerland. And why wouldn't you want to do that? The things that she wants to do are not realistic. I mean, seriously. Switzerland, Europe. She wants her man with her. I would want my man with me too, and know to experience beautiful places like that. Are you serious? But yet he want to go to Texas. Who in the F wants to go to Texas for a trip? She even compromised. She usually does these type of trips yearly because she's been single. She even compromised and said, I will do this bi-yearly with you. Bi-yearly? So she's on that two-way street going back and forth. Is he on there? Will he compromise? They said nice words. They said nice words to each other. They really said nice words to each other. They had, they had us worried for a moment, what they were going to say, whether it was going to be yes or no. But I think they had a good communication and that they can work through. If he just drops his guard a little bit and understands and just enjoys life, I think the two of them will be perfect. But in the meantime, Rachel said yes. Jose said yes. So out of 5 couples, we got 2 to say yes and 3 to say no. Better luck next season. But Rachel and Jose said yes. I think they look absolutely amazing together. I think that's a really pretty picture of them together. I wish them nothing but luck in their endeavors, but to remember to always, always, always communicate, whoever it is, your work, job, school, significant other, partner, it does not matter. You have to communicate on a two-way street. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it hurts. You just want to cry and scream. But it's okay because you will prevail and get through it. Now you know you gotta drink that water now. You make sure. Y'all know everything I'm drinking that way. I'm drinking this way. You gotta flush, flush, flush. Plus I gotta sing tomorrow. Oh, gotta get that voice ready. I'll be up at 7 in the morning singing. So whoever sleep, watch out. Woo, gotta get that water intake in. You must flush, flush, flush your body. This is all I have written for Decision Day. I hope I gave you guys some good information. Please go back and watch any of the episodes. They are all good. Season 13, click, click, bang. You guys did an excellent job. I enjoyed this season. I enjoyed watching it. I cannot wait until next season. In the meantime, we're going to keep these rolling around here. I didn't get a chance to watch Family and Fiance. I got to see Monday if there's any new episodes out there. If so, we might do some commentary in the middle of the week. The only way you're going to know that is you have to hit the subscribe and the notification button. Please hit the notification button and the subscribe button. Because that's the only way you're going to know when I'm dropping content. Oh, excuse me. I keep saying that I'm going to drop content. And then I'm going to tell you, life gets ahead of me. Stuff happens in the week. I get tired. I work. Like I said, I work at Novi Road Cleaners. A dry cleaning. My husband and I dry clean. And we clean people's dirty clothes on a regular basis. So sometimes when I get in, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm not feeling it, and it's just, work, life. So I don't drop all the commentary. But this week, I have to. I have to drop commentary because there is so much stuff that's going on. Saturday, I'm still looking to do monocrystals. You guys know what they are. Go ahead and Google that, look that up. I don't. I'll put out exactly what recipe we're doing. I do know you need your fryer. You do need some deli meat. Um, I'm sure it might not matter what kinds, but I know I was told ham and turkey. I like to go to Quinteros. I think Quinteros has really good deli meat. Actually, they have this good, really good cheese, Havarti cheese. And I've bought Havarti cheese at other markets. I swear, Quintero must put crack in their cheese or something because they got the best cheese on this earth. Um, but so I'll just get my deli meat from there. I usually use Boar's Head. I'm not giving any recommendations. I'm just telling y'all what I use to cook. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. There's so many rules and regulations of what you can and can't say out here. You think this is an open channel, but it's really not open because you can't say this, you can't do that, you can't say this, you can't do. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's commentary. This was a season of seasons. I wish nothing but the best to all 10 of the people who decided to put their life out there for us to see on a regular basis. I enjoyed it. Prayers to you guys. Prayers to you guys watching. Thank you so much. Please, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Tell your family, tell your friends. I got to get up on my subscribers. I feel like I've hit a plateau and I need some help. So I need all my VIPs out there to get your people to at least subscribe. If they're subscribed, then I'll start showing up in the content, in their feed, and then they'll start watching. Help a sister out. A lot of times, people don't want to talk about relationships because that's the taboo thing. No one wants to talk about things that directly affects you. But I do. because I want to live my last whatever days I have here on earth. If I'm here to 100, I want to live my next 50 something years happy, free, strong, and in my right mind, loving God and loving people. But they don't want that out there. They want nothing but fighting and hatred. But I'm here to make a change. I am here to make a change. I want everybody's relationships to prosper. I want everybody to have a smile on their face every day, every night. Go to sleep with a smile. Wake up with a smile. Because God is truly, truly good all the time. Now, we know what we do over here and how we end things. We always end things with my prayer. Didn't change it yet for the month, but we're going to go ahead with this one right here. Dear Lord, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your continued blessings. Help us move forward from anxiety, depression, and anything else holding us back from your love. We crave, oh dear Lord, we crave your love and grace. With all blessings we ask in Jesus' name, amen. All right. It looks like I got through tonight with no problems. Thank you, Lord. I said the devil was a lie. Make sure you drink up tonight. Get ready for tomorrow, cause Monday is a new week. Actually, Sunday is a new week, but Monday actually starts your week because you're off tomorrow. Get your church in, whether you go to a church or you do it YouTube. Trust me, y'all can do this YouTube. You just turn your computer on. You turn your phone on. You turn your tablet on. And you listen to the word. I'm going to tell y'all, just listening, hearing it in the background. God is good. And if you listen to him and follow him, I'm going to tell you, we're going to be a powerful nation. We are going to go big places. Okay? Big, huge places. Huge, big places. Thank you for sharing with me this evening. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you so much for spending this time with me this evening. Just remember, God is good all the time. And all the time, God is boom.